identity. That's how they win. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
They're just not sitting back. They are going for steals, and their activity has been terrific.
Yeah, so that disruption is helping out because it's leading to some easy chances on the other end.
On the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. We've got Chandler Parsons. Ennis out there with Chalmers. Then it's Brandon Wright, and it's Davis in at the 4 spot. The Grizzlies trail by 7.
And continuity is one thing that lends itself to winning. You see that in Memphis, that their key players in Gasol and Conley, these guys are all getting it done.
Now here's Ennis. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Parsons for 3. Fresh 24 for the Grizzlies. Goes back up. Good D by Wade.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
Well, I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there.
And there's Shumpert. That's good on the assist by Wade. Shumpert's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And the challenge for the Grizzlies has been finding that 4th or 5th star caliber player, Greg, to push them over the top.
And they've needed a two-way terror on the wing for the longest time here. None of their draft picks or free agent signings have really broken through. And that's what it's going to take if they want to break through in the West.
Now Wade following the miss by Chandler Parsons from deep. Wade Smith with a wide open look. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Chalmers kicks to Wright. Pass to Parsons. Over Smith. And the miss by Parsons. Cleveland with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. And Fry kicks to Green. Back to Wade. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And Brent, when some guys slam it home, they treat it like a normal play. Who are some of the guys that use the dunk as a technique to fire up their teammates?
Well, I think we have some guys who are really spectacular when they finish, Kevin. Certainly anytime Blake Griffin gets to the rim, or DeAndre Jordan, where seemingly his head's up in there and slams it down, it fires up the crowd. But most of the time, it's the little guys that get you going the most. On the fast break, all of a sudden the ball gets to somebody on the wing, and to watch a little guy get up in the air with somebody underneath him and throw it down, that gets everybody off the bench and fired up.
So unexpected, Brent. That's a great point. Here's Crowder. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Crowder's got 5 points so far.
LBJ terrific when it comes to moving the ball. He has a strong sense for when his teammates are open and then when to deliver.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, David Fizdale was one of the most respected assistant coaches in the league before he took over in Memphis last season. He spent 8 seasons in Miami, where LeBron James played for him. LeBron said he has every quality that would fit a head coach. He's confident in his ability, a great learner, a great communicator. So it was great to see him get the nod, and he's proven so far why he's capable of the job. Kevin?
And an endorsement from LeBron is never a bad thing, D.A. Thanks so much. They set the pick. Wade dishes to Crowder. Wade left side. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
You know, strange to see that this Cavs team, after facing the Warriors, became one of the most elite shooting teams themselves. Their three-point shooting percentage up to about 38% last season. That was second best in the NBA. They also had the second most attempts in the league behind the Rockets.
And for the Cavaliers, 40% of their field goal attempts coming from long range last season. Ran a huge part of their offense.
Well, 25 made threes in a single game against the Hawks last year was an NBA record. Not Golden State. Cleveland had that record, so it's one of the many ones that they set as a prolific three-point shooting team. And interesting, because their matchups with the Golden State Warriors, as being the great shooting team that they are, that the Cavs shot more last year.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The Grizzlies trail by 15. And Parsons kicks to Conley. Right, the pass to Conley. Fires from the wing. Another miss by Conley.
Well, his struggles are consuming the rest of the team here tonight. He's got to find his rhythm and find it fast. The defense was in the area, but not really effective. He has to put away this layup.
Now here's McLemore after LeBron James's miss. Here's Parsons. Nails the 16-footer. Parsons got his second basket. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Here's LeBron. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
I'm not sure in that game if it was him or Dikembe Mutombo out there, guys. I was just hoping to see one finger wave after one of those floor blocks. No, 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 not today.
Here's Conley. The shot falls for only his second bucket, 2 for 9.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Back to Korver. Wade on the wing. Kicks it out to LeBron. Love outside. James, a screen on right. The drive by Love.
Back in 2008, Kevin Love was drafted with the 5th pick by Memphis and then traded to Minnesota, and he became the Timberwolves star player in a hurry. But they couldn't surround him with the kind of talent necessary to make it out of the lottery in the Western Conference.
First free throw is good.
Think about Kevin Love coming into the NBA as a post player, eventually becoming a player that shot over 500 threes in a season. Now a great floor spacer and very effective rebounder.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Marc Gasol comes in for Brandon Wright. And Tyreke Evans is subbed in for Chandler Parsons. From deep, McLemore. It's rebounded by Cleveland. James has got 3 rebounds now in this one. And despite his production, Love's impact was questioned in Minnesota, even at times, Brent, by the Wolves front office.
The idea in Minnesota is they didn't want to commit to the full 5-year max and had Ricky Rubio at the time as the franchise player. And even the whispers after the trade of Kevin Love, you heard a lot of things that might have been unflattering, most of which I don't think were necessarily true. In the end, the trade worked out for both teams. Wiggins got to Minnesota, the Cavs got a star in Kevin Love, and then ended up with a title.
Shots good by Green.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The drive by James. Evans with some nice D.
The defense was solid there, smothering him close inside, and that's how you want to guard him.
He feeds it to Conley. Gasol setting the pick for Conley. Back to Evans. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Cleveland leading by 11. LeBron dishes to Crowder. LeBron kicks to Love. Back to James. Evans with the steal. Now the feed to Gasol. And the rejection by Love.
Encouraging signs when Kevin Love is that intense on the defensive end. Swats that one away.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
When you're playing from behind, you cannot let your opponent have things that are that easy. And that was easy.
The Grizzlies with another miss.
You got to be a little bit questioning of the defense, because I'm sure they feel foolish for giving that guy that look, but they survived it. Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Now here's Conley. 26 points for him last game against San Antonio. Wade drives in. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
Are you surprised that Dwayne Wade is going to score that far in the paint? I'm not.
Green with a screen on James. Evans. And it's Wade with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 15. Love outside. He kicks to Korver. James against Evans. And he comes up with the deuce. James has got 11.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Korver against Conley. The dish to Green. Back to Conley. 5 to shoot. Here's Evans. Offensive rebound. And the rejection by Love. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love. J.R. Smith's checked in for Dwayne Wade. The Grizzlies also making a change. Deontay Davis is checked in for Green. Here's McLemore. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Now here's James following the miss by Michael Conley. Love outside. Back to Crowder. Stolen by Conley. And counted, and a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And they've gotten away from the inside game this quarter. It was working well for them in the first. They should get back to that game plan. Work it inside and punish the D down low.
Green, he's checked in for Jay Crowder. Ennis, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, former 4th overall draft pick. Conley took a while to develop physically, but the mental parts have always been there.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Gasol, a screen on Korver. Conley kicks to Davis. Inside, Evans. And the rejection by James.
Yeah, this has been a night where you could look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
Conley inside the line. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Conley's got 10 points in the game.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Green kicks to Love. Foul on the play, basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Kevin Love, such a versatile offensive player who can pass, who can shoot with range. I like him looking to score inside to get himself going, and that's the way that the offense has tended to go. First quarter seems to belong to Kevin Love.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Shumpert's checked in. Conley against Korver. Here's Gasol. Here's Evans. They shoot again, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And really, I'd like to see them get after it on the offensive boards a little bit more here. They did a good job of that in the first.
Well, Evans reestablishing himself over the past couple of seasons, a skilled combo guard with great handle.
Channing Fries checked in for Cleveland. And Memphis also making a switch. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Mike Conley. And Green slams it in.
Fantastic pass from Korver there to a teammate who is left all alone, seeing the court well.
And you can't defend Kevin Love with smaller players. He can take him down on the block.
Well, he can back them up a little bit, Kevin, then go to either hand. Use the right, use the left, and shoot the jump hook over the top. And then sometimes if he slows himself down, has a great pump fake to draw in the contact. Yeah, tough with his shot so far off right now. They're going to have to tap someone else to step up until he finds it.
just increasing their advantage. And right now, they're in a zone on both ends.
Love their strategy, and they've been able to execute on it, building a huge lead.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. The Grizzlies trail by 18. 40 seconds left here in the second. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Korver kicks to Smith. They set the pick. Outside, Green takes a three. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. That's 7 points for Jeff Green.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Korver against Chalmers. He dishes it to Davis. Ennis kicks to Gasol. He used that pick to get in close. Gasol's got 17.
And he knows how to make good use of his size in that low block. And Gasol's inside game is very refined. There's a smoothness to how he approaches it.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers taking a 19-point lead into the break. The three-point shooting has come fast in.